why does your memory decline after 60? It's not just aging. Your brain might be starving for air. Have you ever felt this way? You wake up in the morning and your mind feels foggy, like you're not fully awake. You walk into the kitchen but forget what you came in for. You're in the middle of a conversation and suddenly forget the other person's name. Or sometimes you're searching for the right word, but the sentence just slips away. If these things are happening more often after age 60, you're not alone. But here's what most people don't realize. This isn't just normal aging. What's really happening is that your brain's blood vessels are slowly getting clogged. Medical research shows that after age 60, bad cholesterol, silent inflammation, and plaque start building up in the tiny blood vessels that feed your brain. This reduces blood flow, meaning your brain gets less oxygen. The result? Slower thinking, dizziness, forgetfulness, confusion, and in many cases, a much higher risk of stroke during sleep. Too many people assume that memory loss is just part of getting old. But the truth is, your brain can recover if you clean out the blood vessels that feed it. And the best part is, you don't need expensive brain supplements or complicated therapies. Nature has already provided us with simple, easy-to-find foods that have the power to clean out your brain's blood vessels, support circulation, and dramatically boost memory, naturally. In today's video, you'll discover 8 natural foods, all backed by clinical studies, that can clean out tiny blood vessels in your brain, increase blood flow to your brain in just a few days, improve memory, clarity, and focus without medication. And the best part? You can start tomorrow morning at breakfast. We'll go through each food one by one, from the mildest to the most powerful. And the final one on the list? It's been shown to reduce stroke risk and help restore cognitive function in people with early memory loss in as little as 12 weeks. So stay with us to the end, because one small reminder today could help protect some of the most precious memories of your life.
8. Spinach, the tiny green leaf that can naturally clean out your brain's blood vessels and boost memory at the same time. If there's one leafy green that can naturally clean out your brain's blood vessels and boost memory at the same time, it's spinach. Small, tender, and easy to prepare, this humble green is far more powerful than it looks. In fact, researchers at Harvard University found that people who eat spinach regularly have up to a 26% lower risk of cognitive decline. And the secret lies in 2 golden compounds, folate and lutein. Folate, a B vitamin, plays a crucial role in red blood cell production and in protecting blood vessel walls from low-grade inflammation, the kind that silently narrows blood vessels and slows blood flow to the brain. When blood flow improves, your brain cells get more oxygen and nutrients, making them sharper, faster, and more efficient. That means better memory, clearer focus, and faster thinking. And lutein? It's a powerful antioxidant often referred to as the brain's natural windshield. Lutein protects your neurons from oxidative stress, the same internal rust that damages brain cells and leads to early memory loss. But that's not all. Spinach is also rich in vitamin K, magnesium, and potassium, nutrients essential for supporting healthy brain function and proper nerve communication. And here's the best part. You don't need to eat much. Just 1 handful of spinach a day, tossed in a salad, blended into a smoothie, or lightly sautéed with olive oil, is enough to start clearing the sluggish blood flow in your brain. No need for expensive supplements, no complicated treatments. Just make this 1 green leaf a regular guest on your plate, and you'll be giving your brain a ticket to reverse the effects of aging. Because memory loss doesn't happen overnight, and the path to getting it back often starts with the simplest things.
7. Purple grapes, the tiny fruit that helps your memory shine again. It's no coincidence that nutritionists often refer to purple grapes as the memory fruit. They're small, sweet, and juicy. But inside each grape lies a powerful compound that modern science is paying close attention to, resveratrol. Resveratrol is a potent antioxidant found primarily in the skin of purple grapes. It has the unique ability to clear plaque buildup in blood vessels, increase the elasticity of brain capillaries, and, perhaps most importantly, boost blood flow to the hippocampus, the brain's control center for memory, learning, and emotion. A study from Northumbria University in the UK found that older adults who drank pure grape juice daily for 12 weeks showed significant improvements in memory and processing speed, especially those experiencing mild cognitive impairment. That matters because mild cognitive impairment, also known as pre-Alzheimer's, is the critical window when you can still slow or even reverse brain decline with the right approach. And one glass of pure purple grape juice each morning could be part of that natural remedy. But it doesn't stop there. Resveratrol also helps reduce blood vessel inflammation, a silent threat that restricts blood flow to the brain. It protects vessel walls from oxidation, helping the brain's tiny capillaries stay flexible and efficient at delivering oxygen-rich blood. So if you've been feeling a little forgetful lately, or get lightheaded when standing up, or your mind feels sluggish in the morning, try adding purple grapes to your daily routine. The easiest way? Eat them fresh with the skin on. That's where most of the resveratrol lives. You can also juice them, but be sure to keep it natural, no added sugar. Just one small cup a day, and after a few weeks, you may start to notice the difference. A clearer head, sharper memory, and a renewed mental energy that feels like you again, maybe even like the you from 10 years ago.
6. Garlic, the silent housekeeper for your brain's blood vessels. You might be surprised to learn that a strong, pungent smell can actually signal a revival for your memory. Just one small clove of garlic a day can give your brain a powerful, natural cleaning crew, one that works harder and more effectively than many overpriced brain supplements. The secret lies in allicin, a sulfur-based compound that's released when garlic is crushed or chopped. Allicin is public enemy number 1 for artery-clogging cholesterol, and here's why. It reduces LDL, or bad cholesterol, and triglycerides, helping keep your blood vessels clean and blood flow to your brain smooth. It inhibits lipid oxidation, meaning it helps prevent rust on your capillary walls, and in turn slows the formation of arterial plaque, the stuff that narrows blood vessels. It acts as a mild vasodilator, lowering blood pressure and helping oxygen-rich blood reach your brain cells more easily. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who regularly consumed garlic experienced a 28% reduction in CRP, a key inflammation marker, and a 12% boost in cerebral blood flow, all in just 10 weeks. Even more encouraging, their short-term memory, often the first to fade during early cognitive decline, showed notable improvement. But garlic's benefits go beyond blood vessels. Allicin also acts as a shield against free radicals, protecting neurons from oxidative stress, a major driver of brain aging. As a result, the transmission of signals between synapses, the foundation of memory and reaction time, becomes sharper and smoother. How to use garlic for maximum brain benefit. 1. Raw garlic, 1 to 2 cloves daily. Finely chop and let it sit uncovered for 10 minutes to fully activate the allicin, then swallow with warm water. 2. Honey plus apple cider vinegar plus garlic, a naturally fermented blend that's easier to drink and masks the odor. 3. Lightly sautéed with olive oil, spinach, or mushrooms, Just make sure to use low heat to preserve the allicin. Pro tip: chew a few mint leaves or drink a glass of milk afterward to reduce the smell. Don't let garlic breath stop you from morning conversations. Now picture this. Every garlic clove is like a tiny nano toothbrush, scrubbing your blood vessels clean and clearing the path for oxygen to reach the memory center of your brain. Give it a few weeks and you might notice less dizziness when you stand up, that mental fog lifting in the late afternoon, and moments you thought you had forgotten suddenly becoming crystal clear again.
5. Avocado. Soft, creamy, and quietly rebuilding your memory day by day. When people think about brain food, they usually picture brain supplements or maybe even ginseng. But there's a quieter option, soft, creamy, and easy to eat, that scientists are now calling a silent builder of memory and brain blood vessels, the avocado. Avocados aren't just delicious. They offer a complete nutritional ecosystem for your brain, especially after age 60, when blood flow to the brain starts to slow and memory begins to slip out of rhythm. What makes avocado truly special is its high content of healthy fats, monounsaturated fats, specifically oleic acid, a type of fat that can boost the elasticity of brain capillaries, helping blood flow more freely, reduce silent inflammation in blood vessel walls, which is a major reason memory fades over time, and most importantly, strengthen the membrane that surrounds brain cells, allowing signals to pass more smoothly and clearly. A study from Tufts University found that people who ate avocado daily for 6 months experienced significant improvements in focus, reaction time, and short-term memory compared to those who didn't. But that's not all. Avocados are also an excellent source of vitamin E, a natural antioxidant that protects neurons from free radicals, those invisible enemies that silently damage your memory every day. Unlike supplements that require exact dosing, avocados are easy to work into your everyday meals. Half an avocado in the morning with a boiled egg, mashed into a green salad or spread on whole grain toast, or blended into a light creamy smoothie with banana and almond milk. Quick tip: avocados are incredibly nutritious, but portion matters. 1 avocado a day is plenty. Don't overdo it, especially if you're watching your weight or managing metabolic concerns. You may not notice a dramatic shift overnight, but if you make avocado a regular part of your breakfast for a few weeks, you could start to feel more alert in the morning, less forgetful with names, objects, and little details, and maybe even a brighter mood and less irritability, all from one simple fruit. Because sometimes memory isn't restored with medicine. It's rebuilt slowly with small, steady choices. An avocado is one of the most powerful ones you can make. 4. Blueberries. Little blue batteries that recharge a tired brain. Ever feel like your brain is running on empty? Everything slows down. You need a few extra seconds to recall someone's name. Or maybe you walk into the kitchen and completely forget why you went in there. If you've had moments like that, let blueberries, those tiny, deep blue-purple berries, become your natural batteries for recharging mental energy. Not only are they delicious, but blueberries are also one of the most antioxidant-rich fruits in nature. They're especially high in anthocyanins, the blue-purple pigments that deliver powerful benefits for brain blood flow and memory. How do anthocyanins work? They stimulate blood flow to the brain, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to your neurons. They protect the synapses, those tiny connectors between brain cells, from early aging, keeping your mental processing smooth and sharp. And, importantly, they reduce chronic inflammation in the brain's small blood vessels, helping to clear the mental fog and sharpen your reflexes.
A study from the University of Cincinnati found that just 12 weeks of daily blueberry consumption led to significant improvements in word recall and processing speed in older adults. But blueberries aren't just good for memory. They also support overall vascular health, helping to lower the risk of stroke by improving circulation throughout the body. How to use blueberries effectively? Eat half to 1 cup in the morning mixed into oatmeal, yogurt, or whole grain cereal. Blend them into a smoothie with chia seeds and almond milk, or enjoy as a sugar-free juice. Choose fresh or unsweetened frozen blueberries whenever possible. Avoid processed versions with added syrup or preservatives. Pro tip, if you can find them, go for wild blueberries. They have nearly twice the antioxidant power of conventional ones. Blueberries aren't a miracle cure, but if you plug your brain in with these little berries every day, you may notice a real difference in just a few weeks. More alert mornings, fewer memory slips, and sharper mental reflexes like you had years ago. Just a handful of blueberries, and you're giving your brain the fuel to remember, connect, and fully live every moment. 3. Fatty fish. The golden fuel that keeps your memory burning bright. If your brain is a finely tuned machine, then healthy fats are the premium fuel that keep it running smoothly every single day. And among all the natural food sources out there, nothing provides that golden fuel quite like fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring. So what makes these fish so special? The answer lies in omega-3s, specifically 2 essential fatty acids, EPA and DHA. DHA, the memory-building nutrient. When DHA levels are adequate, synapses, the connections between brain cells, function more efficiently, improving thinking speed, memory retention, and mental reflexes. EPA, the silent inflammation fighter. Chronic inflammation is a silent destroyer of memory. EPA helps reduce inflammation in the brain's tiny blood vessels, allowing for stable blood flow and preventing cognitive decline. One landmark study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that older adults who ate fatty fish at least twice a week had significantly healthier brains and up to a 60% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's compared to those who didn't eat fish. How to eat fatty fish for maximum brain benefits? Choose steamed, grilled, or gently simmered fish instead of fried to preserve omega-3 content. Aim for at least 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish per week, with each portion around 3.5 to 5 ounces, 100 to 150 grams. If fish isn't part of your regular diet, consider high-quality omega-3 fish oil supplements under your doctor's guidance. Pro tip: add a few drops of fresh lemon juice to enhance omega-3 absorption. Fatty fish not only ease joint pain, improve vision, and support heart health, they're also a quiet companion for long-term memory. Just imagine, every tender bite of fish you eat today is helping lubricate the neural pathways that carry your memories, emotions, and mental clarity into the years ahead.
2. Pure cocoa, the gentle bitterness that awakens a sleeping memory. Most people know chocolate as a sweet, indulgent dessert, but few realize that behind the subtle bitterness of pure cocoa lies a treasure chest of nutrients, a natural weapon to sharpen memory, boost focus, and clear out the brain's tiny blood vessels. The magic comes from a powerful group of compounds called flavonoids, potent antioxidants found in their highest concentrations in raw cocoa beans. Flavonoids are the brain's natural signal boosters. Flavonoids in cocoa help dilate the small capillaries in the brain, increasing blood flow to the hippocampus, the area responsible for memory, learning, and emotion. At the same time, they stimulate the growth of new brain cells, keeping your mind flexible and young, even after age 60. One study, published in Nature Neuroscience, found that after just 8 weeks of consuming pure cocoa daily, older adults experienced significant improvements in memory, processing speed, and mental fatigue. Why choose pure cocoa over milk chocolate? Pure cocoa, 70 to 85% or higher, retains the highest levels of flavonoids. Regular milk chocolate often contains added sugars and saturated fats, which can increase inflammation and counteract the benefits of flavonoids. Simple and effective ways to use cocoa. Mix 1 to 2 teaspoons of pure cocoa powder into hot water. Add a dash of cinnamon or honey if you prefer a natural sweetness. Add cocoa to your morning smoothie with banana and avocado. Drink it in the morning or before any task that requires focus to take full advantage of its brain-charging effect. Pro tip: pairing cocoa with healthy fats like avocado or chia seeds helps stabilize blood sugar and increase flavonoid absorption. On days when your mind feels foggy and your energy is running low, try a warm cup of pure cocoa. It's not just a bittersweet comfort in your golden years. It's a gentle brain tonic that nudges your memory awake and reignites your mental clarity. Just 1 cup, and you might notice your mind feels brighter, your mood feels lighter, and you feel like yourself again.
1. Red apples, the natural shield that protects your memory for life. No need for anything fancy or exotic. Just 1 red apple a day can make a powerful difference for your memory and the health of the blood vessels in your brain. Apples are so common that they're easy to overlook, but scientists have shown that it's precisely this everyday simplicity that holds one of the most effective shields to protect the brain as we age. Quercetin, the brain's anti-aging gold. Inside the skin of red apples, especially fresh organic ones, you'll find a powerful antioxidant called quercetin, and this is your brain's silent bodyguard. It blocks free radicals from damaging neurons and slows down the death of brain cells. It reduces inflammation in small capillaries, helping maintain steady blood flow to key memory centers like the frontal lobe and hippocampus. It protects the myelin sheath, the outer layer of nerve fibers that's essential for transmitting information smoothly throughout the brain. A study from Cornell University found that quercetin from apple skins can protect neurons from oxidative damage up to 100% in lab environments. Even more impressive, according to a survey by the U.S. Institute for Senior Nutrition, older adults who ate red apples daily for 6 months showed noticeable improvements in memory recall, mental clarity, and reduced forgetfulness. How to use red apples to support your memory? Eat them with the skin on. That's where most of the quercetin is found. Pair apples with walnuts, peanut butter, or unsweetened yogurt for a balanced breakfast. And enjoy them in the afternoon to help stabilize blood sugar and lift your mood. 1 apple a day doesn't just help keep the doctor away. It may preserve some of the most meaningful memories of your life. A loved one's name, the taste of your favorite childhood meal, the sound of your partner's laughter, or the simple, beautiful moments that give life its richness. And whether you're 60, 70, or 80, you deserve to live with a clear mind, a bright spirit, and a memory that still holds the best parts of who you are. Now you know the truth about 8 powerful foods that don't just boost memory, they actually help clean out the brain's blood vessels, improve circulation, and restore cognitive function from the inside out. These aren't just trendy health tips or hearsay. Every single food on this list has been tested in real clinical studies, with real people, and real results. This is science, not theory. And the best part? You don't have to wait months to feel a difference. Within just 12 to 48 hours, you could start to notice a sharper, clearer mind in the morning, less dizziness or forgetfulness, and a gentle mental clarity returning in the smallest everyday moments. And all it takes is starting with 2 or 3 of these foods per day, consistently and intentionally. If you include the most powerful ones, like amla or wild blueberries, You could start rebuilding memory and clearing out your brain's blood vessels in just a few days. Tell us, which one will you start with first? Drop a comment below. We read every single one and do our best to respond as much as we can. If you found this helpful, please share it with someone you care about, because sometimes one small reminder can help someone avoid years of unnecessary cognitive decline. And don't forget to follow our channel. We're here to walk with you through every step of your journey to restoring memory and protecting your brain as you age. We'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching all the way to the end.